welcome to Night Rips. And time to jump back into some of the old junk wax I love opening. That would be 92 Upper Deck High Series. In this one, obviously I've opened several boxes of the High Series, at least supposed to have been High Series, that turned out to be those special edition boxes. But, the thing I have yet to pull on any of this has been any of the Johnny Bench Joe Morgan cards. Of course, when I'm talking about those cards, I'm actually talking about not just the autograph, which would be awesome, hand number to 2,500, but any of the baseball hero cards at all. When we did open up those special edition boxes, even though it says Joe Morgan, Johnny Bench on them, the only thing we ever did was pull Ted Williams. So I once again pulled 6 packs, going to keep this a little bit short, and we'll get ripping, see what we can find. So let me go ahead and zoom in. But as I zoom in, one of the things I will mention is we are on the journey to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I need your help. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to know what I'm putting up, hit that notify bell. But with that being said, let's go ahead and open up 6 more packs of this and see what we can find. Now, I do love this older Upper Deck. It is a very nice set. Very nice cards, even though there is potential of errors. But we never know. Prospect Mark Neufeld. And here's a painful card for me. One of my heroes and guy I actually met. Dale Murphy wearing the Phillies. That was a pity when they did that, but it's just the way it goes. Nice Hall of Famer, Eddie Murray. So Dale Murphy is a nice guy. And, as the Phillies are working on trying to make it to the World Series, that's a very old oil can boy. He is pulling for them. You can do that whenever your Braves get knocked out. Of course, in a way, I'm kind of pulling for them too. Yes, I am saying that because it definitely makes it look. The team that knocked you out, if they make it to the World Series, it'd be like, okay, that's why they knocked us out. We have Hunter Turner. That would be the first draft choice for the Colorado Rockies, which obviously came into existence the following year. Just making sure. Yes, he was actually in the draft for the Rockies. Just like there was a Marlins card like that. Rockies, both of them, they had that supplemental draft in 1992 and then began playing in the following year. And what was kind of cool was in one of those special edition boxes that I did open, I actually pulled one of those holograms from the Rockies. And we got the prospect card, a very young Manny Ramirez. They're with the Indians. This is definitely before we knew of Manny being Manny, but, obviously he went to the Red Sox and helped them make history by breaking the curse. Just going through, trying to turn them in order. And one of the things you'll notice with a lot of this old junk wax, and Upper Deck was notorious, is that I have to spin them around, turn them around, because they did not put them in order. Or put them right where you could go. That was always a funny one. Mike Bordick diving on somebody. Yeah, so you always have to spin around, turn around. And it made it really, really difficult whenever you're trying to collate them later. There's the Diamond Skills. Obviously, you've got Andy Von Slyke and a very young, very athletic built Barry Bonds. That's Diamond Skills. Of course, there's Gary Sheffield. And we go into pack number 3. Interesting thing, we've gone through 2 packs. Still no bench Morgan cards. And honestly, surprised there's been no holograms. They were not guaranteed. Oh, we finally got one. Finally got one. This would be the Johnny Bench Joe Morgan 89 and 90 induction to the Hall of Fame. So of those cards, I have been waiting so patiently. we finally pulled one. Of course, card number 45 is going to be that Vernon Wells art card. That's potentially going to be signed. Not going to hold my breath. Well, I'm not holding my breath. We're even going to find it. But definitely not holding my breath. We're going to find a signed one. Andres Galarraga. Oh, nice Bo Jackson. Of course, this is really towards the end of his career. This is when he's with the White Sox. And we got the best athlete. This would be from the American League. And the interesting thing, the best athlete from the National League was Barry Bonds. Best athlete from the American League, Jose Canseco. Both of them, you can say they were best athletes because they were both a little bit, we'll say a little bit enhanced. Of course, Barry Bonds was definitely a better player than Jose Canseco. There's the Marlins' first draft choice, Clemente Nunez. So we got the the Rockies and the Marlins first draft choices. And Mike Gallego. And halfway done. And I am happy we finally pulled, I think it's either 6 or 7 cards in that Baseball Hero set. And, obviously we didn't pull any of those out because of, they were the special series. There's a Vernon Wells art card. These are the team checklists. This one being Ben McDonald. They're at Kaminsky Park. And there's Joey Hamilton. They're with the Padres. Another top prospect. Mike Benjamin in a very old Giants uniform. Back whenever the Giants was still in New York. When you saw Jose Canseco, there's another one of those stop motion versions. He was with the Bash Brothers at that point. Steve Avery. Nice Bernie Williams. Here's the most exciting player, and honestly, this one is an exciting player. This will be with Ken Griffey Jr. when he was still with the the Mariners. Still looking over at that Nunez Marlins card. Kind of throws me off every once in a while. And we got back-to-back Wally Joiners. Of course, that means nothing in this set. It's not like that whenever I pulled back-to-back in 2017 Stadium Club. It turned out one of them was numbered. Sammy Sosa. So now we're doomed. I'm going to say Sosa half the time now. And if you don't know, check back. You'll see I do run into that. Whenever I do pull Sammy Sosa, everybody becomes a Sosa. 2 packs to go. And we still haven't found a hologram card. And I don't think we found any. Those would be stickers, actually. I don't think I found any of those in this box yet. Star rookie, Rob Mauer. And top prospect, who would that be? That would be Mark Smith. Eric Davis still with the Reds. There's Gary Carter. Of course, this is 92. I'm thinking back in 91, where in the low number you saw him with the Giants, the high number you saw him with the Dodgers. Still with the Dodgers here. Yeah, Hubrecht, Tom Gordon. Trying to go fast, Kenny Rogers, not the country western singer. I think that's the third Gary Sheffield we've pulled in this pack. Of course, another Steve Sachs, George Bell. Trying to go quick. We have seen a lot of these base cards before. We are still looking for things special. Danny Nagel. All right, last pack. Are we going to find anything? Don't know. I am happy we finally did pull a Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan card. I loved watching Johnny Bench growing up. Of course, that was towards the tail end of his career. Well, kind of, I guess. He was still playing decently whenever in 1981. It's the Wizard, Ozzie Smith. There's a top prospect, Jeremy Burnett with the Mets. Julie Davis. Kevin Mitchell. Kind of threw me off a little bit, but we got the kid's dad, Ken Griffey Sr. Of course, at this point, he was actually playing with his son there with the Mariners. Almost done here. And there's a lot of duplicates. A lot of duplicates just within the packs we've opened today. Doug Jones, and that is a serious mustache right there. That's like as wide as my whole face. And we got Damon Berryhill, Huey Brooks, and Julio Valera. So a quick recap for a quick rip. So obviously we pulled quite a bit of base cards, which we always do. That's the thing. This, even though it's the early 90s, they haven't really hit the insert sets yet. Most of the stuff you've pulled were actually base cards. For example, pulling both the first round draft choice of the Marlins and the Rockies. That's to commemorate coming into the league the following year. We pulled 5 of these top prospects to include a very young Manny Ramirez. For the Diamond Skills, which is still another subset, we did pull a few. We got the subset, the checklist card. This will be for the National League, but we got American League Jose Canseco and the American League Ken Griffey Jr., the kid, who is definitely one of the most exciting players, not just in '92, but in many years. We got a star rookie. The star rookies, actually, you look at the number, well, turn around, right? It is a low number. So one of the things with Upper Deck, when you get the high number set, you could get the low number cards too. So you could get all 1 through 800 cards. But we got Rob Mauer, which has been from the low number rookie set. We got the Ben McDonald. This would be the team checklist, the Vernon Wells art, where he actually includes part of the stadium. This one being Camden Yards. Not Kaminsky, that's White Sox. But the thing I'm most excited about, we finally did it. We pulled ourselves a baseball hero. This is actually the only insert set. And it talks about being number 44 or 45. What they've done since 1990, it was 1990 high number. You had the, let's see, that was Reggie Jackson. Then they did Nolan Ryan, Hank Aaron. So Nolan Ryan, Hank Aaron, that was both 91. 92, it was Ted Williams, and then Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan. So they continued that set across multiple years. And I pulled quite a bit, but this is the first time I've ever pulled a Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan card. So very, very cool. And I hope you enjoyed very cool old cards, even though this was during the Junk Wax era. I do love opening this stuff up. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. But I also, once again, invite you to come join the journey to 1,000, where we're trying to get the channel to 1,000 subscribers. Just hit that subscribe button and hit the notify bell. Also, any feedback, drop it in the comment section below. But as always, go ahead, hit that like button. It helps drive the YouTube algorithm, and that's what we want to do. We want to tell YouTube what to do. So I appreciate taking the time watching another relatively quick rip back in time. This has been 30 years. And I look forward to doing this again here real soon. So until then, bye now.